The Maytime of the old songs and poems is part of a folk tradition that celebrate the victory of man over the earth and the seasons. Perhaps nothing is quite so English as our preoccupation with flowers. In Castleton, on a day in May, children are sent out in white dresses to pick the flowers of the fields. The village of Castleton maintains one of the sunniest and quietest folk festivals. The building of the Castleton Garland is a village event of the sort that keeps villages intact. By mid-morning of the day of the garlanding, 50 or 60 pounds weight of flowers have been contributed from the fields and gardens. The flowers are carefully arranged by the garland maker onto a tall conical frame.
Yellow's coming in quite nice now. You can possibly trim it off a little.
While he does that, other things are moving along nicely. The garland is a huge floral dress worn by the king, who is escorted by the Castleton Silver Band with his lady on a lengthy journey towards the church. The king is also the Green Man of legend. But since the day of the garland is O'Capple Day, might he not also be Charles II, restored in triumph after the winter of the interregnum? Every person who can do anything in Castleton is involved in garlanding, and halfway down this street is the first port of call. But you can't stop the lads of the band just like that.
What band do these play for?
It's a lovely uniform. Beautiful.
There are 5 pubs in the village, and the procession aims to stop at every one of them, a tradition for which we need not look back into the mists of time. Processing the garland through the village is a lengthy business, which carries over well into the early evening. All this while, supporting the weight of 60 pounds of flowers on his shoulder, the king has no way to sneak a pint. But at last, from the steps of the last pub, the end is in sight. In a charming marriage of pagan and Christian, the flowers are received by the church so as to be set to cock a jaunty snook over the fields round about.
Now, that wants to go your left side. Turn it up at the left side.
Whoa.
The feathers will come out of it. All right, okay?
Yeah.
The king can be at his ease at last. All over the north, at all seasons of the year, indeed every day, some part of the pagan past comes to mind to trouble or delight us. In 5 particular places, the power of the everlasting circle to bind us to our past has survived in events that perhaps speak for themselves. There are others, some buried almost beyond recall. Perhaps only now, when we need food and energy as much as we do, civilization or not, do we begin to see them for what they really are.